All right, so email marketing, the last channel they can't shut down or they can't slow you down. Social media is borrowed land. Email is your own property. Let me say that again. When you post on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you don't own a damn thing. At any moment, the algorithm can bury you, shadow ban you, or shut you down. But your email list, that is yours. No gatekeepers, no middleman. It's the only channel you fully control, and it's the lifeline for tactical businesses that refuse to be silenced. Why email beats social media? Sorry, guys. Here's the reality. On social, maybe 5% on a good day see your content. With email marketing, you can hit 20, 30, even 40% of your list with a single send consistently. That is ownership. And when a platform cracks down on firearms, knives, tactical training, or whatever they don't like, email becomes not just important, it becomes survival. Social is where you get attention, okay? Email is where you cash in on that attention. Posting isn't the best strategy to stick to for the life of your business. You want to own this channel that is going to allow you to scale. Email is where followers become buyers and buyers become repeat customers. But when you grow a list, you want to grow the right way, okay? So too many brands throw out freebies like candy and wonder why their list is full of people who never buy. A free sticker pack might get you signups, but are those buyers or freeloaders? You don't need volume, you need quality. So here's how you do it. You trade value for value. If you're an FFL, maybe it's a simple guide, 3 mistakes people make when buying their first carry gun. If you're a knife maker, it could be 5 knife care myths busted. That's the info that tracks the right people. The goal here isn't to just pad your numbers and get a big old list. It's to build a list of future customers who actually want what you sell. So how can you do a little bit of this together? You can repurpose social media into email. So here's a quick system. Take one solid social media post and stretch it into 3 emails. For example, you drop a post about why a sharp knife is safer than a dull one. Email 1 tells a story. Email 2 breaks down the myth versus the truth, and email 3 adds a tip or a product link that solves your problem. You didn't just create 3 pieces of content, you multiplied 1 into a sequence that drives sales. This is how you build the machine. Next bit to talk about here is segmentation for relevance for your people. Here's where a lot of brands, tactical brands, kind of mess up. You sell a lot of stuff, but you treat every subscriber the same. But your knife buyers don't want to hear about holsters, and your tactical athletes don't care about wooden AR furniture. Maybe they do, but most of them don't. Segmenting is simply grouping people based on what they bought, clicked, or cared about. That way, when you're sending content, it feels like it's written just for them. Relevance equals respect, and respect in turn equals sales. Next here is consistency. You don't need to email every damn day, PSA. Even every week might do it for some brands, or maybe sometimes if you have a smaller list, bi-weekly. But do it like clockwork. This builds trust. When people know they'll hear from you consistently, it's not just a sales pitch, but something valuable. Then they stick around, they open, they click, they buy. Ghosting your list and forgetting about them until Black Friday it's obvious why we're doing this, right? So be there. Be there for your people, not just when you're trying to close sales. So here's your one little quick action for this week. Send 1 email with a single piece of value, no pitch, no fluff, just 1 tip, 1 story, 1 lesson your audience can use. Call it your value first mission or whatever you like. Then watch what happens when your people realize you're not just another brand screaming, money please. You're a leader who shows up with something worth their time. This is how you re-engage your lists. And that's how you start turning emails into that cash flow. So remember, we don't need luck. We need a plan. Email's that plan. Social can shut you down, but no one can take your list. Build it, segment it, send it consistency, and lead with value. This is how tactical businesses rise above the noise, own the traffic, and keep growing freely. So if you're ready to drop your first value email this week, let me know. Tell me what you sent, what your list said back, because this isn't just theory, this is execution, and execution is how we all win. So get out there and get it done.